So the Cubicle had recently dropped this, the MGC Sigma, as the advanced version of the MGC Beta. If I got that name, go ahead and just like let me know if I'm wrong or right. But I really enjoyed the way Phil was talking about the settings of the cube, so I had to go ahead and cop this. Now let's see if this cube is actually fast. Let's go ahead and put this to the test. Being that this cube is $30, which is pretty affordable, already beats my mains price because this was like 85 beans, I'm not gonna lie. Now for the box, which is really nice, we got some Greek dudes over here with puzzles in their hands, and we also got the two dudes from the Cubicle as Greek statues. I'm so sorry, I forgot their name, and yeah, don't kill me about that. And now to go ahead and check out the cube. Wow, this is really smooth. So I was playing around with this cube just a little bit when I very first got it, but I did not mess with the setups just for the sake of this video. But just straight out the box, something I really enjoyed is that really clicky sound that the cube makes. And then two, most importantly, this cube isn't too fast, but it's definitely not slow either, and it's very controllable. And now just to see what's in this box. Okay, so it comes with a screwdriver and this pamphlet. Nice. I also realized there was more to the box than I expected. We got this, LBL, and the game. So now back to the cube. One thing I don't really enjoy too much is you don't have any control over magnet strength. But don't get me wrong, with how well this cube turns and how stable it is already, I wouldn't really mind the magnets at all. I personally just enjoy that option of controlling the strength of my magnets, that's all. Let's look at the corner cutting. Can I get this angle? Okay, cool. All right, so yep, it passed the corner cutting test, which I really enjoy. I already like the tensioning of this cube. I'm not sure if I really want to change anything about it. Now let's go ahead and check that out. Put it like on the camera to focus a little better. So we have these four ridges over here. And luckily we just have a screw, which is really easy to use compared to like a lot of the other fancy stuff. And this pamphlet, I really wish it had more on it, because I would like to have more of an idea of how to adjust the tensioning of this cube. Let me go ahead and search that up real quick. All right, so after doing some digging, I realized this was actually a lot simpler than I expected. I'm just really used to a cube that there's two different kind of tension settings, where there's one for counterclockwise and clockwise, which is the compression and tension. If I'm assuming it's just straight up tension, which is really nice, very simple. I'm not sure if you guys could see it well, but the tension is already at 3, and I'm just gonna keep it there. I really enjoy it this way. It was mentioned that this cube is loose, but I feel like this is just right. This cube is very usable outside of the box, but I'm gonna go ahead, clean out the factory lube, and straight up lube it on my own. Now I'm going to be using these lubes over here. Without even breaking it in, it stopped this really sandy feeling I was getting earlier, but it was still really nice regardless. Now it is much smoother. All right, and now just to break this in, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick little speed solve. So here goes this. Okay, so I did lock up a little bit, but they weren't bad lockups. Overall, I definitely rate this a solid 8 out of 10, just because it's really smooth and controllable and overall very well-rounded. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and mess around with this cube a lot more just to see if I like it more than my Super Waylong V2. But overall, this is a really great cube. I would definitely say go ahead and cop this. But now that is all for this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you really enjoyed this. And go ahead and comment down below which puzzles you want me to go ahead and review next. Peace out.